Psychology says people who have no friends are often misunderstood, not broken, not antisocial, and not failures. In many cases, their brain works in a way that makes normal social life feel draining, shallow, or simply unnecessary. And if you've gone long periods without friends, there are real psychological reasons behind it. 1. You have zero tolerance for fake people. If you have few or no friends, you probably can't stand being around fake personalities, people who wear masks, who gossip, who manipulate. Research shows that as we become more self-aware, our tolerance for inauthentic behavior drops dramatically. You'd rather be completely alone than sit through shallow conversations with someone who's performing instead of being real. Most social circles are full of people who smile to your face and talk behind your back. Your brain picks up on manipulation, lies, and hidden motives instantly. That's not negativity, that's heightened emotional intelligence. So, you keep your circle small, not because you're antisocial, but because you're protecting your peace. Being alone feels safer than being surrounded by the wrong energy. 2. You prefer depth over quantity in every relationship. People without friends aren't avoiding relationships, they're avoiding shallow relationships. Research shows that individuals with deeper thinking patterns prefer quality over quantity. You don't want small talk, fake friendships, or draining personalities. You can't stand meaningless conversations where people talk but say nothing. If a topic has no depth, no real substance, you disconnect. You only bond with people who can match your emotional and intellectual depth, which is rare. You want to talk about ideas, psychology, emotions, dreams, life purpose. And because such connections don't happen every day, you choose to stay alone instead of forcing something that feels empty. This isn't loneliness, it's emotional maturity. 3. Your brain needs more recovery time after social interaction. Some people naturally have a more sensitive nervous system, meaning social situations drain them faster. Psychology calls this high social sensitivity. After interacting, your brain needs longer breaks to recharge. This doesn't mean you dislike people. Your brain simply burns more energy during social contact. While extroverts gain energy from being around others, every conversation costs you something. You process information more deeply, pick up on emotional cues, and analyze interactions on multiple levels. This is why even short social gatherings can feel exhausting. You conserve social energy because, for you, it's a limited resource. After socializing, you need complete solitude to recover and reset. 4. You're extremely independent and don't need external validation. Many people with no friends have something powerful: low social dependency. You don't rely on validation, attention, or approval from others. You can entertain yourself, solve problems alone, and feel comfortable in your own thoughts. Instead of needing a crowd, you build your own inner world. Your peace comes from within, not from people. This level of independence makes you appear distant or unapproachable, but in reality, it's strength. Your standards for friendship are high because your self-respect is high. You don't let just anyone into your space. 5. Past experiences taught you to be careful before trusting. People with no friends often have one thing in common: a past that shaped their caution. Betrayal, childhood loneliness, toxic social environments, something taught your brain to be selective. Psychology shows that once trust is broken, the brain forms strong protective patterns. You observe longer. You analyze people's intentions. You test consistency. This creates what psychologists call a trust threshold, a higher bar people must cross before entering your life. This doesn't make you cold, it makes you wise. You're not closed off, you're careful. Hear what all this means. If you have few friends, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your mind functions with more awareness, more sensitivity, more depth, and higher standards than average. You have a richer inner world, sharper intuition, and deeper self-understanding. Sometimes the people with the strongest minds, the biggest hearts, and the rarest personalities walk alone for a while. Not because they are weak, but because they are growing, healing, and waiting for the right people. If you want more psychology videos that explain your personality in ways school never taught you, hit that subscribe button right now, because the next video might reveal something about yourself you've never realized.